Hi, this is Brittany Droz, and today I want to speak with you about how you can create your legacy using dun 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 dun, money. Whenever you think of the word legacy, you probably go to this place about trust fund, name on a huge building, something named after you, whatever. But likely you think legacy requires money to create. So today I want to speak with you about how we're going to build your legacy using the money you have, because the truth is legacy is actually about impact and is not directly related to the amount of money you have or amount of money you donate or leave to your kids. It's not what it's about. But there is a part of us, well, there's a part of all of us that has a money story, right? And this money story is either serving us or it's hurting us, and it's stopping us from growing and having the kind of impact we can have in our life because of the things that we believe about money or about ourselves in relation to money. So I'm going to give you an example. My father's an entrepreneur, and when I went into business for myself, I had, and I still have, this money story that I probably can't ever make as much money as my dad, or I shouldn't make more money than my dad. Now, that could be about a lot of things, and it took a lot of time for me to have that kind of awareness that, hey, this is a really old belief that's way back here in the back of my brain somewhere, but you know what? It's real for me. Although I might not be conscious of this thought all the time, it does make its way into my life. So how does it do that? So initially when I was setting up program fees or how I wanted to coach and work with people, I had to set a price, right? I couldn't just say, whatever you feel like paying me today, just do that. It doesn't work like that. I need to set some kind of pricing structure. Pricing structure is deeply rooted in our self-worth, what we think our value is, and it also plays into these other aspects, other influences. One of which for me is this thought of like my dad as an entrepreneur and how much money he makes. So when I set out for myself and thinking about my pricing structure, this was definitely in it. Now the truth is that's limiting. So, hey, Brittany, you can be whatever you want to be, except you can't make more money than your dad. That's incredibly limiting. Why did I do that to myself? When you work with me, I talk about dreaming big and creating all that's possible, but first you got to be aware of these limits we impose on ourselves. So I've gotten really aware of this limit that I had imposed on myself. And since becoming aware of it, and since being more conscious of when it makes its way into my thought stream and when I'm working with money, I write it down, I call it out, and I say, no, not today. You're not going to make it in. So that is how I'm shifting and changing out of the paradigm that I had been thinking based on. And now there's a whole world of things that are possible for me that I didn't see before. Another huge way in which we do this is avoidance and not looking at our money. Who knows someone that doesn't like to balance their checkbook or doesn't like to look at their bank account, and so therefore they never check it? Not me personally, but I bet you know some people who are raising their hands. That will not help. That will not rid you of your money story. Ignoring it and acting like it's not happening and it's just going to get better magically when you open it one day, it's not going to happen. You can change your money story. You can change your self-limiting belief by changing your behavior and what you do around money. If you're one of those people that were raising their hands, I strongly suggest every morning checking your bank account. Make it the first thing you do, because it's the thing you have the most resistance to. Bringing something into your awareness, into your consciousness, is the thing that's going to allow you to change your behavior, which will change your outcome. You want to change your money story? Change the first thing you do in the morning. See how that impacts the way you save, the way you spend, and therefore the income and the impact you have. That's what your legacy is about. Thanks so much for watching. Would love to hear your feedback on how this has changed your day or your week or your money outcome. Share it with this community so we can all grow together. And see you soon.